What's up, y'all? So today I'm going to be showing you two effects that I use to make a music video. The first one is going to be a VHS overlay, and the second one is going to be a VR Morbius zoom. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright, first things first, what we're going to do is go to YouTube and type in Yuval Overlon and his Super 8mm film effect tutorial. This tutorial provides free overlays where you guys can go and download various types of overlays, and he also has a tutorial of how to apply those overlays. He's very useful, whatever. But you go ahead and visit his website that he has linked up under his video, where he provides free overlays, and he also provides overlays that you can also pay for. On his website, Century 8mm, you type in free overlays. And once you have that typed in, you're gonna go through the whole process of going to his free overlays and downloading the one that you feel that'll fit best for your video. Now we're going to continue on to the overlay that I got for free. It is the old film grain overlay. So you're going to download that. We're going to take that and throw it into Premiere Pro. Alrighty, now that we're in Premiere Pro, we're going to take that downloaded old film grain overlay. We're going to add it to our bin, our project bin, and we're going to place it over to our timeline. As you can see, I have two clips already loaded in on here. As you guys can see, these are just two random clips. I want to do two random clips to show you guys how the overlay affects different lighting and different things like that. So I chose two different clips aside from the previous ones that I showed earlier. So yeah, so it's good. Let's get straight into it. All right, first things first, I'm going to delete the audio for the old film grain. We don't need that, so let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And I simply just want to add the old film grain to just one of the clips that we have right here. And as you guys can see from on the screen, the overlay that we added, it's a little smaller. It's shaped up in a smaller square or rectangle, slightly above the previous clip that I have already loaded onto the timeline. It's a little smaller or whatever, but that's exactly just how it's supposed to be. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that. So as you can see, I placed it on top. I placed the old film grain on top of the previous clip. I did it on purpose. So yeah, we have that placed on there. So let's get into fixing the size of the overlay. So naturally, we're going to go into effects control, and we're going to up the size of the old film grain. I'm going to go up on the scale right here. We're going to fill it in all the way as we go up. Want to fill in the entire screen. Perfect. We filled in the entire screen, and now what we're going to do is go down on the old film grain effects control, and we're going to play with the opacity. It just depends on how you want it, basically, but we have it right here. You go down on the opacity level, and as you guys can see, as I go down, we can clearly see the video better. But like I said previously, it just depends on how much of the overlay you want to show or whatever. So as I'm playing with it, I think I want to go with a 30. So I'm going to type that in on the overlay, because you can clearly still see the overlay itself as we play it through. You can clearly still see it, but you just have enough of the video showing so it doesn't look kind of like too weird or whatever. So as we have that, as we play it through, we're just going to see that was the final step. We're just playing with the opacity. So we're just going to see how that looks on the timeline as we adjusted it. Perfect. As you guys can see, we can still clearly see the overlay and the video as they are combined together or whatever. So that worked out perfectly. Like I said, it just depends on how much of the overlay you guys want to show or whatever. So you guys play with the numbering or anything that you want. It just depends on the creator. So yeah, that is effect 1, which is overlays. So let's move into effect 2, which is VR Morbius Zoom. Okay, so to that one, we're gonna apply that one to the second clip that I have, this one right here. I feel like it'll fit best kind of on this clip right here. So what we're gonna do is move over to our bin, project bin again, and we're gonna type in on effects. We're gonna click effects. We're gonna type in VR Morbius Zoom. Okay, for some reason it's acting like it doesn't want to pop up. So what we're gonna do is, let me see. A second, guys. Let me go down on here. For some reason it doesn't want to pop up. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. VR. Sorry about that, guys. I had to click off the 2 icons that were right here, but as we move forward, we have VR Morbius Zoom right here. We're just gonna type that in. We're gonna type in VR Morbius. Got that wrong. VR Morbius Zoom. We have it right here. Morbius Zoom. We have that right here, and we're gonna drag it over to our second clip. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and place it at the beginning. You can either place it at the start of your video or the back of it. So I think it would fit the best probably at the beginning. So we're gonna place that right here. And as I'm gonna expand the timeline just so we can see it a little better. And as you guys see, as I click on the second clip, it is applied on there. And we can also play with the length of how we want it, like on here. You can expand it, or you could either shrink it. It just depends on the creator, like I said. But as we applied that, we also have some controls kind of like right here. If we go back into the effects control panel for the specific clip, with the Morbius Zoom, you can see that we can also change the zoom level and zoom in level and the zoom out level. It just depends, like I said, on the creator. So we applied that on there. I decided to put that at the beginning of the video. So we're just going to see how that all plays together as I place the clips, because that was the final step for effect number 2. So let's just see what all we have, guys, as I play it through. Okay, we see the old film grain. And now we have the Morbius Zoom. Okay, I feel like it's a nice, easy transition just to add in. It's just something that you guys can add in to, you know, add a little spice to your music videos. It doesn't have to just be music videos. If it's just film, anything like that, it's just something creative just to add in or whatever. And as I play it back, we're gonna play that back one more time. It's just smooth. The overlay is smooth. It just adds a specific effect or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys next time for another self-teaching presentation.